Peace be to you all. Assalamualaikum. Happy Saturday to you. February 11th. We're through the first week of the second month of 2023. Look how fast time goes by. I hope you guys are being steadfast with your goals. I've already dropped off on some of mine. I got to get it back. It's a challenge. And anyone who says that it isn't, well, more power to them. It's a challenge keeping your goals. And doing the, engaging in the task-oriented, or the goal-oriented task that helps you get to your goals. Anyway, I did a live stream YouTube video last night on PA, and I got some positive feedback. I got people that joined me and asked me questions, mostly young people, which is good. That's what I would like to reach out to, or who I would like to reach out to in particular, young men in particular. I've got 3 sons that are young men, so that's why. Now, look at this hill. God, this is hard. Even with these weights. And I got my plastic suit on. So, one question I got was, a young man wanted to go to PA school or become a PA, and he wasn't quite sure. And, one thing I always say is, PA, physician assistant, or physician associate, is a long, arduous journey. It's not as long as medical school, becoming a medical doctor, but it's long. 4 years undergraduate, 2 years master's degree. And you gotta fight to get into a program. So it's a long, hard, and you gotta fight to keep your license, to keep your certifications with various exams, and maybe challenging the medical board in which you reside and work, in the state, the state in which you reside and work. Long and hard. But to me, it's worth it. It's worth the battle. But this is life. But you gotta ask yourself, what do you really want to do? What are you really passionate about? Now, you're gonna make a really nice salary as a PA, or in particular as a doctor. That sought after six-figure salary. I can tell you, having made over 100,000 over the past several years, it's not that much money anymore. It's more than the average person makes, but the price of everything's gone up. So it's relative. It's the little $120,000, $150,000 salary that you may get as a PA. You can't afford to buy a house outright. So, it might allow you to qualify for a loan on a house with artificially inflated worth. The houses in my neighborhood are now going for over $1 million. They're not worth it, but that's what's happening. Eggs have gone up to $7 at our local Walmart. Food's gone up, medical bills gone up. So that little over $100,000 ain't that much of you. So you gotta ask yourself, look, is this really something I want to do? Am I passionate enough about medicine that I'm willing to take out a student loan, with compounding interest, work for what somebody else says they're going to pay me, and maybe you could say, well, I work for myself. I know some PAs that run their own practice. You're still working for somebody. You're working for the insurance companies, because the insurance companies decide what they will and will not reimburse. Do you want, and what kind of patient clientele, what kind of patients do you want to see? Do you want to see patients where they're all on Medicaid and Medicare, which doesn't reimburse that much, or do you want to see your well-heeled patients who've got great insurance or can pay you cash? You know, do you want to be in a neighborhood? Do you want your practice in a neighborhood where, you know, you could afford it, but you get a clientele from a low socioeconomic level, so that determines your income to a large degree. Or do you want to be in a downtown posh area with your well-heeled clients, but now the building lease goes up and you got to pay salaries? You know, it's just, you know, and you make about the same amount. So you got to ask yourself, are these things I really want to deal with and go through this journey called PA school or medical school? It's very tough. You know, you might want to become a rapper. I saw Lil Wayne's net worth is about $110 million. I don't know any doctor that's worth $110 million. I know a lot of broke doctors though. But, you know, one way to figure out if you are really passionate about something is, what do you spend your time doing with your free time? Do you spend your free time looking at textbooks, poring over anatomy books, studying physiology for fun? You know, looking up medical lectures on YouTube just for fun when other people are watching sports games? Are you trying to see what's the latest and greatest medical interventions out there? You know, do you get excited when you talk to a doctor or another clinician? You know, if that's not you, if you have to make yourself study, if you have to make yourself, read articles and peer review high impact journals. Oh, God, I got to do this for my CMEs, my continuing medical education credits. Yeah, you might not really be passionate about that field, and it's going to show in the quality of your work. You know, there's nothing wrong with saying that you don't want to do something. You know, there's other stuff in life that you can do. You know, for me, as a PA, I've been doing it for more than 20 years. I enjoy working with adult patients. So I've only done basically internal medicine. Yeah. I had opportunities to apply for pediatric positions, but I was like, no. Neonatology? No. No, thank you. I had an opportunity to, I was interviewed for a neurosurgical position many years ago at a very prestigious hospital, very prestigious group of neurosurgeons at one of the top teaching hospitals in the country. And they were excited. They were like, wow, yeah, we'd love to have you on board. They made me feel good. Everybody was nice to me. They didn't know what to pay me. They was like, look, we've never hired a PA before. We don't even know what to pay you guys. And at this time, you know, if you were a PA making $80,000 a year, that was big money back then. Because I think doctors are, you know, the average doctor was making like $150. It's about the average NP and PA salary. But I was like, I'm going to ask them for $80,000. But after talking to the neurosurgeon, the head, you know, the chief surgeon, and the resident, I was like, yeah, I really don't think this job is for me. And I was enamored with the great Dr. Ben Carson. So I could be like him, but be the assistant. I mean, that's not bad. But I was like, I just wasn't passionate about neurosurgery or surgery in particular. And I was like, oh, I don't know. And I wanted to spend time with my family at the time. You know, I think my wife and I had our third child. So we had 2 toddlers and a newborn. So I was like, you know, I'm going to need that time to help my wife out. And, you know, I want to be there for my kids when they're babies. So I made the decision not to take the position. And I think I have a better relationship with my children for that. You know, one thing the head neurosurgeon said to me, he said, yeah, but the money you make, you can buy your kids more stuff. I said, yeah, but your kids want you. You know, getting enough stuff doesn't really replace you as the dad. And he was an older guy. I didn't see the grass. But anyway, that's the decision I made. But, you know, ask yourself, are you truly passionate about the thing that you think that you want to pursue? And ask yourself, truly, what kind of activities do you engage in to prove or disprove your passion and those things? And that'll kind of let you know what you really want to do in life. That's it for now. I wish you guys the best success in your positive endeavors. Whew, you can reach me on email. I'll put my link I'll put my email in the description section. You could shadow me if you need shadowing hours for pre-PA prerequisites. Take care. Peace.